It's time for Ryan's Roses. It's time for Ryan's Roses, shall we? So here's the email. It says, Dear Ryan and Sissany, a few months ago, my husband reconnected with his ex-girlfriend from college on Facebook. She reached out to him after her divorce just to say hi, since she had cut so many people off while married and realized how it was a mistake. They caught up a bit. It was fine. But now they're still sending messages regularly. I don't know what they're saying, but I'm certainly suspicious. When I ask him about it, he just says she needs someone to talk to. She feels like she lost a lot of friends in her marriage because he was so controlling, and so he just wants to help her a bit. All right. I don't think it's great, but Linda, go ahead. You're on with us. Thanks for calling. Tell me what you're feeling going into this. Do you truly feel like your husband is cheating?
I don't want to believe so, but I'm scared.
So, all right, we can understand that maybe she reaches out to him, but it's how he handled it that concerns us, right?
Absolutely. Mm-hmm. I mean, I was fine with him, catching up and saying hi, but the continued messages.
That's disrespectful to you.
Right. But does he say to you, I mean, he should be bringing you into this, not doing it without you. So if he feels obligated to be a friend, then you should be part of the conversation,
right,
not him doing it on his own. Yeah.
Absolutely.
I mean, if she needs a pal, I mean, I don't even think this is right either, but it's like at the very least, the three of you should be involved, not just him on his own with her. That's
1,000%.
risky to me, and I don't like it. I think it's rude.
How long did they date?
All I know is that they were high school sweethearts. I mean, it was more than 1 year. I know that for sure. And he didn't really talk much about her other than it was his first love. So like maybe even the one that got away, and that's my fear.
Ugh, bad. First love's bad. You cannot go back on that. Linda, how long have you been married to him?
We've been married for 15 years. And I mean, I have to say it's been a wonderful marriage.
Kids?
Yes, we have 3 beautiful kids, so smart and funny, and I mean, my whole world.
I can hear it in your voice.
Well, we're going to call him. There's something, I don't know if he's cheating or not, but this is danger zone. It's danger zone. Let's call him in just a second here, Kiss. It's time for Ryan's Roses. So Linda has sent us an email about her husband is reconnected with an ex. This was his first love. This is in Cyprus where it's happening. She said this was his first love, and she was married. She broke it off with her husband, or she got divorced. She reached out to him on Facebook, and now he's connected with her and is being a friend to her. It's just not a good idea. I mean, we know it's not a good idea, so let's find out what's going on. Linda, I need you to say, Ryan, you my permission to call, and then whatever his name is on Kiss FM. Go ahead.
Ryan, I give you permission to call on Kiss FM.
All right, we're calling him. 15 years of marriage. We're going to find out if we can get more to this story. I already know it's a bad idea for your husband to reconnect with his first love and be the friend after she's had a divorce.
Absolutely.
I think she's got motives. I really do. I really believe she's after more than that because she's got friends. She doesn't need to reach out to your husband of all the people in the world, especially if they haven't talked in years since this woman was married. So I don't know if your husband's doing the wrong thing, but she's not doing this for the right reason, in my mind, before I know anything. Okay?
Okay.
Here we go. Sisney's going to call him. Be very quiet. We want to find out who he sends roses to and what he puts on the card.
Yeah, and how he signs it.
What's the ex-girlfriend from college's name?
Amber.
All right. Here we go. Good luck.
Hello?
Hi, is this Will?
Yes, it is. May I ask who's calling?
Hi, Will. Yes, my name is Katie, actually. I'm calling from Katie's Flowers on Catella. I actually just opened up my new flower shop right here in Cyprus, and the reason why I'm calling is because, thank you, we're trying to just promote our business. Not many people know that we're here even. So what we're doing is once a week, we select somebody and we call them up and we ask them if they would like to receive a dozen roses that you could send to anybody that you'd like.
Oh, goodness, that's nice.
Yeah, they're absolutely free. I don't need credit card info. I don't need any cash from you. We just hope that you refer us to friends and family.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, that sounds great.
Okay, so give me the name of the person you would like to send these flowers to.
Yes, Linda.
Linda, okay. And what would you like to put on the card?
Can you just say, thinking of you, love, Will?
Thinking of you, love, Will.
Hey, Will, it's Ryan Seacrest. Your voice is being broadcast on the radio. I have your wife,
What?
Linda, on the line. We have Linda on the line, and she asked us to give you a call. How you doing, buddy?
A little surprised, but good. Hi, how are you?
I'm good, thanks. So good news. Linda, would you like for me to tell him why we're here?
Yes, please.
So,
Hi, Linda.
Will, here's what is going on. Your wife she told us that you've reconnected with your college girlfriend. Is that accurate?
Yeah, of course, yeah.
Okay, through Facebook. And this woman was your first love. Is that right?
Yeah, so a long time ago.
Right. And then she was married for a while, since has been divorced, and she's reconnected with you. True?
Yes.
And you kind of become the friend that she's confiding in this moment. True?
Yeah. I mean, yes, we have a very, deep friendship
And do you
connection.
are you bringing your wife into these conversations, or are you just having this connection with your ex without your wife?
Well, I just, Amber and Linda don't know each other that great, so it's been mostly me. But I mean, there's been been some talk. About
I don't
it.
need. That's good, right? My point is, your wife, and she's right, feels uncomfortable that after all these years of this ex-girlfriend not talking to you, she finally gets divorced. She reaches back out to you, and you are letting her confide in you without your wife a part of the conversation. Do you see how that would bother Linda?
I mean, if you kind of describe it that way, I mean, yes, it doesn't sound great, but I mean, we've been married for 15 years. We have children together. And I've never given her any reason to suspect that I would do anything that would violate her trust. I'm a good guy.
Linda, why don't you put it into your words the way you feel and what you think is going on?
I feel like, as your wife of 15 years, I should have heard you speak of her more, being your first love. I feel like she should have been in the picture, but I know relatively nothing about her. And you spend so much time, but it was your first love. I mean, it makes me feel like because you didn't talk about it.
Long ago,
and listen.
The love for the rest of my life.
Please listen to my feelings. We're on the radio, so maybe you can hear my feelings because you haven't heard me yet. Because I'm uncomfortable with what is going on, and this is why I'm uncomfortable. Because,
baby,
I'm not. No. I'm speaking, and I would like you to listen, please. Because
I always listen to you. Look,
you're not listening to me now.
I just want you to recognize right now how
be quiet. Listen to your wife.
Okay. I'm sorry.
Even right now, no matter what it is that I was planning on saying next, you fighting me and talking over me and not allowing me to say what it is that I think and feel seems like an act of a desperate man who is guilty of wanting more with his ex-girlfriend.
How can you think that? I have done nothing in our marriage to violate your trust, and this just seems you're letting your insecurities creep and start to control my life. And I just want you to recognize how in this moment you're being like Amber's ex-husband. You're trying to constrict what I can do with my life, and you know
absolutely not. Do not try to pull that on me, because excuse me, I am nothing like her husband. I have not once ever controlled you. I have only simply tried to state to you time and time again that I am uncomfortable with the relationship and the level that it has gotten to. And it is clear that she seems to be more important to you, and her feelings are more important to you than your wife of 15 years, the mother of your 3 children. So,
how can you say that? I've just taken it
because you are telling me that. With your actions and your behaviors, because it doesn't matter the words you say, everything you do is so much louder, and it is so clear to me right now.
We have a wonderful life together. We have a solid foundation.
Yet you make me out to be the bad guy and compare me to being controlling husband who doesn't let their partner be an individual. That is not what is happening here. Do not turn that on me.
Amber,
I don't think so. You don't get to be the good guy and me be the bad guy. I'm not the bad guy. I am not the bad guy for feeling my emotions and wanting my husband of 15 years to hear them too.
I hear you, and I respect your emotions. I just think that you've blown something that is innocent out of control into something that is crazy, and it's not. I love you, and I love our family, and I love our kids, and I love our future. I am just helping someone who needs help right now. That is it.
She has plenty of other friends. And if you want to continue this relationship with her, I better be a bigger part of it because I am the most important woman in your life, not your ex. And right now, I don't even want to give you that chance because I'm so angry.
Linda, I agree with Linda on this. Will, you're very articulate. I understand what you're trying to say, but I agree with your wife on this. I think she's right, and the fact that she feels uncomfortable isn't good, and she has a right to feel uncomfortable, and so you should listen. And Linda, thank you for making those very clear, thoughtful points, and almost unemotional, more thoughtful than emotional. We're going to let you both go, but Will, this is a gift, this conversation, okay? Linda, good luck, and thank you for reaching out to us.
Thanks,
Do I still get the flowers?
No, there's no flowers. There's no flowers. Wow, she had notes. Man, she was prepared on that. And she's right.
She is right.
And she said, look, if this is going to happen, I want to be part of it.
Of
even
course.
Though it shouldn't be happening. We're coming off of a really smart Ryan's Roses.
Yeah.
I thought Linda was very smart. So how would you feel if you're married and your husband's first love gets a divorce and reaches out to you through Facebook and then starts to confide in you and you're not really involved in the conversations? It's a no.
No.
So then we get him on the line. He sends the roses to his wife. And by the way, he seems like a likable, nice guy.
He does. He was very polite with me on the phone when he thought I was the flower girl or whatever.
But his wife, Linda, made such great, thoughtful points.
I think she knew that this was her chance to finally say everything that she's been wanting to say for probably years at this point.
Well,
because
it seemed like it.
It seems like he doesn't let her speak. You know,
he kept trying to cut her off, and that may be a big problem in this relationship.
Of course.
Here's part of the call just from a few minutes ago.
I am nothing like her husband. I have not once ever controlled you. I have only simply tried to state to you time and time again that I am uncomfortable with the relationship and the level that it has gotten to. And it is clear that she seems to be more important to you, and her feelings are more important to you than your wife of 15 years, the mother of your 3 children. So,
how can you say that? I've just taken it
because you are telling me that with your actions and your behaviors, because it doesn't matter the words you say, everything you do is so much louder, and it is so clear to me right now.
And by the way, if his wife feels like that, forget the ex-girlfriend. You're not going to be her friend. You can't be her friend. Your wife is upset. That's your priority. It's no question. Why defend it? Baby, I'm sorry you feel this way. I will not speak to her again.
Yeah, she's
Baby,
out.
I'm sorry you feel this way. I will tell her that this is it. Like, that's all he has to do. Yeah. And he won't. Patty, you're nodding your head. I want to know what's in it.
I understand where she's coming from, but I also see what he's trying to do.
But he can't. He's got to make a choice. Either he's going to be a friend to his ex and upset his wife, or be the husband that's not going to make his wife feel uncomfortable and upset the friend.
He does not need to pick his wife. He can pick whoever he wants.
No!
Yes.
He needs to pick the woman he committed to.
We can't control what he feels or what he wants to do.
Why are you so adamant about letting him have the choice in this marriage of who he should
Because we all have
defending?
We all have a choice.
No, we took
like for example,
Patty, we took a vow.
We're all choosing to be here. Nobody's forcing us to be here.
Patty, we didn't take a vow to be each other the rest of our lives. He did. And he said they have a good relationship. He should defend his wife.
Yeah.
He should be on his wife's team.
And maybe up until this point, he had no idea that his wife felt this way. So now he needs to go back, reflect, and really address the situation.
He doesn't get to sit back and decide whose team he wants to be on. He's on his wife's team. His wife doesn't feel good about it. He needs to back that up, and he needs to do the right thing. I don't understand. Like, we're going to take a break because
I
kind of
get what Patty's saying a little bit.
Oh, jeez.
Yes, thank you, Tanya.
I do a little bit.
It makes sense.
Because if now he's not friends with this friend, what if tomorrow she's like, well, I don't want you hanging out with that friend and that friend and that friend?
That's all speculation. I'm dealing with facts.
Okay.
So for me, he's got to stand by his wife. If his wife, who he says he has a good relationship with, is uncomfortable, then he needs to hear that and he needs to act on that and he needs to shut out the ex-girlfriend. That's the only thing to do here.
at the end of the day, he did send the flowers to his wife. He mentioned that their relationship, what he thought was great. But I think he needs to listen to her. He doesn't communicate with his wife.
And Allie, where do you side on this?
Honestly, I agree with him. I think it's actually kind of sexy that he is still in touch with an ex, because to me that just shows that he's a good person.
Wait, how is it sexy to be in touch with your ex?
No.
So you think that it's okay for him to be married and his wife be uncomfortable, and then he goes and tries to be the shoulder that the ex can cry on?
I mean, I think she's really overreacting. I mean, I personally am still in touch with all of the guys that I used to date, and we're still good friends. And I think it just shows that you're a strong person. You're able to still keep up a relationship. It's like when you date somebody, you still have an intimacy and a connection with them. It may not be sexual or romantic.
But do you have a boyfriend or a husband now?
I'm engaged right now.
Okay, so is he comfortable with you being such good friends with all your exes?
Yeah, because he's friends with them also. I think it shows a confidence.
But you're
Allie,
including him.
Yeah, and Allie, if he wasn't comfortable, would you stop talking to the exes?
I don't know, because I would agree with him. I'd be like, that's not fair. You can't tell me who I can and can't be friends with. I'm sorry. I really don't think that he's wrong. Like, I think she's kind of overreacting over this. She needs to find the confidence in her own relationship to be fine with what he's doing.
I for sure
To each his
officially
own.
don't understand relationships anymore.
To
For
each
sure.
his own.
All right, Allie, thanks for calling. This one's really...
I'm right there with you, because I'm baffled as well. If Mike started reconnecting with an ex, all of his clothes would be in the front yard by tomorrow.
Thank you,
That would
Sissany.
be
Put
the end of
put
it.
your heels down. All right, it's time for Ryan's Roses. This is Kiss FM. Let's get to it. It says, Dear Ryan and Sissany, my husband went to San Francisco for 2 days, unexpectedly, during the holiday break. He said it was for work. It seemed weird to me, so I did a little research and found out he actually went to Arizona. Now, that right there already, if your spouse is going to a different state,
a
when
lie.
they're telling you, then you got to get out.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't even need to know if he's cheating or not. Like,
Get to the bottom of it, though.
unless he's going to buy you a cactus, you know?
Sure.
There's a lot of business stuff that goes down in there.
But why wouldn't he say I'm
yeah.
going on a trip to Arizona for business?
He's
Look,
lying.
stick to Tuesday Tanya's. We don't have any kids, and I love Arizona, so why wouldn't he take me with him? The entire thing seems slim shady. All right, Rachel is on the line. Hi, Rachel. Good morning.
Hey, good morning.
So we think, thank you for listening in Tustin and sending this to us. We think that no matter why he went to Arizona, whether he's cheating or not, the fact that he lied and said he was going to San Francisco and went to Arizona is reason to, like, bad.
Yeah, no, it doesn't make any sense, and it just seems really shady. And
Let's play devil's advocate. Is there an alibi that would make sense? Is there something he could say to you that would make sense?
Unless he was buying you a gift out there that he could only get in Arizona. Maybe.
Does that sound like him?
It doesn't. It doesn't make any sense. I honestly can't think of any other explanation, and it's even worse because he texted me after he left work this morning and said, "Let's go to dinner tonight." And I said, "Why?" And he said, "I have some stuff to talk to you about."
Hey,
And-
and it was a 2-day trip.
Yeah.
How long have you been married?
3 years.
All right. Hold on for 1 second. Let's call him next. It's Ryan's Roses. I just can't think of anything that would make sense. Maybe I'll be surprised. But Rachel's husband of 2 years says, hey, I'm going to San Francisco on work trip during the holiday break. Turns out he went to Arizona. Makes me think he's got another family in Arizona.
No, really?
Well, it's the holidays. Maybe.
I don't even think about that, but yeah.
Or there's something going on there because it's the holidays.
Well, it's a lie, no matter what.
right, so-
he lied about a trip.
Right. So, Rachel, we don't like the fact that he said he went one place and went to another. No matter what his excuse is, we think it's bad for your relationship. But let's try and find out more detail, and maybe we'll be surprised. I need you to say, Ryan, you have my permission to call, and then whatever his name is on Kiss FM.
Oh, yeah. Ryan, you have my permission to call on Kiss FM. Absolutely.
We're going to do it
Thank
now.
you.
Sissany is actually going to make the call. We're going to be very quiet. So will you. Stay quiet until we tell him he's on the air. And at that point, we'll find out who he sent him to and what he puts on the card, okay?
Absolutely. Thank you. And I'm biting my lip and crossing my fingers.
Let's think
I
positive.
appreciate it.
Maybe we'll be surprised with the reasoning. Here we go.
Hi, I'm looking for William.
Yeah, this is him.
Hi, William. My name's Teresa. I'm calling from my new flower shop, True Floral Design. We're actually brand new here in Tustin. How you doing this morning?
Good. What's this about?
Well, basically, we're just trying to get new customers and promote our business. So we're basically offering you a free arrangement of flowers that you can send to anybody that you'd like today. It's actually a dozen red roses.
Okay.
They're absolutely free. I don't need any credit card info from you, cash, any billing info, anything like that. Just the name of the person you want to send them to. And we can even put a quick note on there and they can get them by lunchtime. We just hope that you like the flowers and then hopefully come back.
Wow, okay, cool. Yeah, let's send them to my wife, Rachel.
Rachel, okay. And what would you like to put on the card?
How about for a smile? Love you.
What'd you, 4 smiles?
For a smile.
Oh, for a smile. Okay, for a smile.
And then love you.
Love you. Oh, that's sweet. Okay.
All right. Well, hello there, William. It's Ryan Seacrest. Your voice is being broadcast on the radio. How are you?
Good. What's happening?
We're just your wife Rachel's online. She reached out to us about Rachel. I'm just going to tell them why you reached out to us. She told us that you are caught in a little bit of a lie, that you said you were going to San Francisco for work during the holidays and you ended up going to Arizona, and it doesn't really add up. And so we're just wondering why you were in Arizona.
Oh my God. I can't believe she went there. No, it's not at all what you think.
What do I think?
What is it then? Yeah. What the hell are you doing?
Rachel, I was interviewing for a job. I was interviewing for a job, and I
don't believe you. Where were you?
Why would you have to lie to your wife about that?
You don't have to believe me. I'll show you. I woke up this morning to the email. I'll show it to you. They said that they're going to send me an offer soon.
So,
I know that you haven't been happy here, and we've been talking about how much you love Arizona and how you want to move there, but it was, of course, impossible because of my job. So I just started to start looking for work there, and I got a job.
Wait, so you didn't want to tell her why?
Well, I just didn't want to get her hopes up. I didn't know for sure if I was going to get it, and she really doesn't like it here, and I just, I didn't want to get her hopes up and tell her we were going to Arizona, which we've been talking about forever, and then just break her heart. But it doesn't matter because I got the job. That's why I texted you about going to dinner.
Oh my God!
Cry.
Oh my God!
Now, see, William, I'm surprised because we thought there wasn't going to be a potential excuse that would make sense, but I believe you. Congratulations on the job.
We're moving.
This isn't the way I was going to tell you, but since we're here on the air, let me clarify for everyone, I guess. I'm not cheating.
Oh, that's what he thought we were calling about.
Oh my God! I am so happy. I am so happy, and I'm so sorry.
Well, listen, William, we were just calling to say congratulations. That's the real truth.
Or what?
Enjoy your. We get something in the mail.
knows.
Enjoy your celebratory dinner.
All right,
Oh my God! I'm buying you roses, William.
Yep. If you just tune in, that was Orion's Roses.
Wait, that was so cute.
We just had a very successful Ryan's Roses. We shall relish in a moment of positivity.
Yes.
Ryan's Roses. Good old William working on getting that job in Arizona. Rachel, his wife, loves Arizona. He gets the job and they're moving to Arizona, so everybody's celebrating. That's why he was little white lying, because he was working on this transfer as a secret covert mission. Right. Joe, good morning.
Good morning.
So you think this guy, William, should be upset?
I think he should be beyond upset. That's not how we do it in Detroit. If your woman accuses you of something you didn't do, it's time to cash her in and call your attorney.
Wow.
I'd be beyond upset.
Well, it seems drastic, Joe.
Oh,
it seems drastic.
Maybe
now,
a little bit.
But I think that he was thinking, his intent was to surprise her with very good news because she loves the state of Arizona.
Well, she called you guys crying, and she at least owed him a public apology. She didn't even say sorry. She just jumps to, oh, we're moving. I'm moving, not you. It should have been his response.
Oh, wow.
Well, look, Joe's passionate, all right? He's passionate. This struck him.
Yeah.
Now, Joe, are you married?
Absolutely not.
I saw that coming.
Yeah.
Well, Joe, thank you for listening to us in Detroit, and we appreciate your calling. All right.
Hey, thanks, guys.
Take care.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Not necessarily how I would handle it.
Yeah.
But Joe is very passionate.
Intense.
It's time for Ryan's Roses. If you think someone is cheating on you and you don't know what the dealio is, then send us the email, and we'll see if you want to go on the air. Rosie sent us an email. Here's exactly what she sent to us. Dear Ryan and Sissany, I pack my husband's lunch every day for work. I do it with love and to help us save money to buy our first house. Well, I found out that he's been going out of the office to eat almost every day. I found a receipt to a restaurant in downtown LA, and it wasn't for one person. I asked him about it, and he said he had gone out to eat with some coworkers to celebrate their manager's birthday. But the other day, I called his office after he did not answer his cell phone, and his coworker answered. He said, my husband is never in the office during lunch. Ooh. Well, it doesn't. So, yeah, we have a problem. But do we know that he's with a woman? No. Nothing indicating he's with a woman, right?
Yeah, but why is he telling his wife to make him a lunch
he's
every day?
You're right. He's already causing a couple of problems here. Rosie, how are you?
I'm okay. How are you guys doing?
Okay, thank you. I love that you do anything with love. So you're working on the lunch for him every day. You pack it. Now he's disappearing at lunchtime, and we don't know where he is, why he's not eating your lunch. So your natural conclusion is that he's having an affair?
Yeah, it's just weird. I don't know what's going on with him. I kind of found some receipts of him eating out for lunch downtown LA. And he
doesn't tell you that he did it?
No. And then he said it was a work party, but it looked like it was literally for just two people,
so
2 meals.
It says here in the email you guys are trying to save money to buy your first house?
Yeah, we have a little financial plan. We're trying to buy a home. So I was like, let me just cut out the cost of eating lunch in LA every day. So I love him. I make his food. And, so it's just weird. It just feels kind of bizarre that he was out for lunch. And then I asked him to pick up something for my mom after work. And I called during the lunch hour, and he didn't pick up his phone, so I called his work, and they said, oh, he's never here for lunch. He's always gone.
Well, we have several problems working here. Instead of saving money like he's supposed to be doing, he's actually spending double, sis.
Yeah, exactly. Well, has he been acting distant at home to give you the feeling that maybe he's with another woman?
Not that. Not so much that, just kind of bizarre, with the lunch thing. And he's like, it's a party, but it was literally for two people. And now I find out he's been gone for his lunch every day.
But is it possible he maybe takes your lunch and goes out and eats it at a park bench or something?
Maybe it's possible. I don't know. I don't feel like I have peace about it.
So Rosie, I need you to say, Ryan, you have my permission to call, and then whatever your husband's name is on Kiss FM.
Ryan, you have my permission to call on Kiss FM.
All right. Here's what we're going to do. Sisney is going to call your husband. We're going to offer him some flowers. We want to find out who he sends them to and then what he writes on the card just to see what the relationship is like. Okay?
Okay.
I wish you the best of luck.
Thank you.
Okay, here we go.
Hello.
Hi, I'm looking for Dave.
This is Dave.
Hi, Dave. My name is Dana. I'm calling from your friendly florist. We're actually a new flower shop here in Alhambra. How you doing this morning?
I'm doing okay. How are you doing?
I'm good. Thank you for asking. Actually, the reason why I'm calling is because we're giving away a 3 dozen roses today. They're red and they're absolutely free, and you can send them to anybody that you'd like. We just ask that you can promote us to friends and family if you like our flowers, which hopefully you will.
Oh, really? And it doesn't cost me anything?
No, they're absolutely free. I don't need credit card information from you, anything. We're just trying to get the word out. We're actually right here on Atlantic Boulevard, and business has been a little slow, so we're just trying to do something so that people know about our flower shop.
Oh, yeah, I'd be happy to do that. That's great. Thanks.
Great. Well, okay, so I just need the name of the person you want to send them to.
Okay, well, do I have to give you a name?
Well, in order for the, because we have to deliver them, and so somebody has to receive them.
Okay, well, yeah, I mean, I can give you an address. I don't want to put a name. I just want a note that says, love it, love you.
Love it, love you.
Yeah.
Okay, and then put your name, Dave?
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay. Actually, I really do need a name in order for it to be delivered. Is that possible?
Well, I kind of wanted it to kind of be a surprise.
Well, they'll be surprised when they get them, but because we can't just deliver them to an address because then we don't know if you'll receive them or not.
Okay, well, I mean, if I give you the address, they'll arrive, correct?
Correct.
Okay.
Okay. Let me get the address.
Okay.
All right, hey, Dave, it's Ryan Seacrest. I need you to know your voice is being broadcast on the radio right now, and we've got your wife, Rosie, on the line. So here's the thing. Your wife packs your lunch every day, true?
Yeah.
What do you do with the lunch?
I eat it.
Where do you eat it?
At the office.
Rosie, why don't you tell your husband what you found out?
No, you're not eating it at the office because I had a call the other day and they said, oh, your husband's not in at work. And in fact, he's never in during his lunch period. He's actually always gone during lunch. So what's happening to the food I'm making you? Because you're obviously not eating it at work.
I do snack on it, but I mean, it's just the same thing day after day. I didn't want to hurt your feelings. I know we should be saving money, but I just, I've been going out to eat with the guys and stuff, and we've been having meetings out there just because it's kind of like this repetition is always the same, and I love you so much, but it's gotten a little much, a little monotonous, so I've been just eating out, and
like
kind of taking a break.
Put in a request. I mean, like,
Dave, Rosie, guys, just to get to the bottom of this, Dave, if you wanted to surprise somebody, I'm thinking about your flowers. If you wanted to surprise somebody, you would have left off your name, not their name. So who are the flowers going to?
They're going to my wife, Rosie.
But why would you not put her name?
Yeah, that's
so that she knows they're
me.
hers.
Because I was afraid that you guys were going to call her and see, have you got your roses yet? And I figured, well, if I do it as a surprise and I leave her name off, nobody can call her and they'll show up and it'll be a surprise.
So, Dave, just so we're all on the same page, your wife and you get up every day. She makes your lunch. You go to the office. You don't eat it. You go out to eat with the guys. You felt bad about telling your wife that. She sees receipts. There's nothing going on. You're just hanging out with the guys. But you felt guilt in telling her that she was making the same thing every day?
Yeah, man. She works so hard, I mean, when you're married, there's certain compromise you have to make. I don't want to hurt her feelings.
Well, Rosie, what's your response to that?
I feel pretty stupid knowing I was like, oh, let me include a little salt and pepper package. Let me, cut the crust. You could have just been like, look, I'm not feeling it. I mean, it makes me feel stupid just that every night I'm making your lunch.
And what about your note? Your note said, love it, love you. What do you love? Are you trying to tell her that you love the lunch, which you don't, clearly?
Right.
Okay, guys.
I love our life together. I love it, and I love you.
Rosie, I'm going to leave this for you to figure out. I'm not so sure. I don't know what to tell you. If this is over a lunch, then I'm sorry that we've gone down this path. All right, Dave, I'm going to let you go. Rosie, what do you feel here?
I really do think it's as stupid as he doesn't like the lunch. I really do think it is that. I don't
believe him.
Okay,
yeah.
All right. Well, then I wish you happiness and good luck to you. Okay, sweetheart?
Okay, thanks, guys.
All right, thanks. I mean, she cuts off the crusts.
Who
How
would
old is
love
Dave?
that?
What is Dave? How old is he?
I would love that lunch. She put salt and pepper packets?
I got bad feelings. It's time for Ryan's Roses. Dear Ryan and Sissany, my husband's been making a lot of weird jokes about divorce lately and saying things like, someday when we're not together. He's never said that stuff like this before. I almost think people do this sometimes to test the waters.
Mm-hmm.
To gauge a response.
Yep.
He is a jokester, but not like this, she says. I don't know anyone that jokes like this. My fear is that he's seeing someone and is thinking of leaving me. This is Diana in West Covina. I don't like it either. Not a lot of good explanations and reasons for him to start doing this. Diana, our fear is this. I'm just going to tell you. My fear is that he's making these jokes because it's in his mind and he's testing you.
Yeah, that's, it's really been bugging me. I mean, I've been thinking about it because he said the other day, he's like, oh, yeah, what about, we should have gotten a prenup. And then he goes, well, I hope we're still friends when we're not together. And, I'm worried. Like, I'm really worried about this. I mean, he's, it just feels like we're kind of growing apart a little bit, like we're different people, and I just want to call you and find out, like, is he cheating on me or what,
Yeah, I do know. I do. We're going to call him and find out. But you only make jokes like this if it's in your mind. Mm-hmm. It doesn't make a lot of sense otherwise. Okay, hang on one sec. We'll come back.
Okay.
We are dialing up right now. Patty is going to call from the flower shop. We're dialing up right now Diana's husband. Diana, I need you to say, Ryan, you have my permission to call.
Ryan, you have my permission to call.
And whatever your husband's name is.
Call, please. I want to know what's going on. Please call him. I just want to know.
We'll say on Kiss FM.
On Kiss FM.
Okay, we're making that call right now. Diana, we're going to try and find out if there's somebody else that's on his mind. Patty's going to offer him some roses, and we'll see who he sends them to and what he puts on the card, okay?
Okay, that would be great. Thanks.
Okay. All right, you stand by. Be very, very quiet. Here we go. Good luck, Patty.
Hello?
Hi, may I speak to Will?
Speaking. Who's this?
Hi, Will. My name is Margarita, calling from South Hill Flowers here on Francisquito Avenue. How are you?
Think you got the wrong number. I didn't order any flowers.
No. I know you didn't, Will. I'm actually calling because you've been chosen to receive a free dozen roses. I believe about sometime in the last 6 months, you made a purchase online and you opted to receive free promotions, coupons, and this is one of the promotions that we're offering. A free bouquet of roses that you can send to whoever you want today at no charge to you.
Oh, yeah. Well, I must have accidentally clicked that box. I'm all set. You don't have to send any roses or anything. I don't want any promotions.
No, I'm not going to ask for a credit card number. I know that many people are a little hesitant to accept these promotions because they're like, oh, you're just going to get my credit card number. I'm not going to get your credit card number or your billing address, just the name of the person you want to send them to, a note, and wherever you want them delivered.
Yeah, I know you're just trying to do your job, but I am all set. I don't need any promotion, any flowers.
They're beautiful red roses. They're coming from South America. They just got delivered this morning.
I really wish I could help you out here. I'm all set, though. Thank you very much.
Hello, Will. It's Ryan Seacrest. Your voice is being broadcast on the radio, and I have your wife, Diana, on the phone, Will. Stay with us for 1 second, please, Will. Your wife asked us to call you because she's concerned that you have been making references to divorce or making jokes about divorce, and she thinks that might be in your head and that possibly you are seeing another woman, Will.
Okay, well, I'm definitely not cheating on my wife, if that's what this call is about.
It's exactly what this call is about. Diana, do you want to tell him why you think it's so strange that he's making jokes about divorce in your future?
Will, I know I've been really busy with our baby. I know I've been just overwhelmed with, all these things with the kids and stuff. And I love you a lot, but, I just think that, like, how we used to joke all the time in college and things like that. Well, then now it's just like your jokes are scaring me. I mean, honestly, like the other day you were talking about, like, I hope we're still friends when we're not together. And then you mentioned about, like, you said that you're talking about a prenup. And I'm like, we don't even have a prenup. I mean, it's just like, it's
why are you doing that, Will? Why are you doing that?
Yeah.
All right. First of all, honey, those are the jokes. All right. I've been a prankster since you met me. Those are I'm just making jokes. And, okay. All right. I'm just making jokes. Yes. I'm making light of a serious situation. But, there's nothing that says that we're going to be together forever because I honestly feel like, we might be. Well, listen, I feel like we might be growing apart a little bit. Like, I know, I know we've got the kid, but I really, it just feels
what's making us, hold on a minute, what is it that's making us grow apart? I mean, I know I've been busy, but really, honestly, I'm really concerned. I mean, what is it that you're just not interested in me anymore? I mean, what is it?
No, I love you very much, but I just feel like we have different interests, and it feels like more and more our conversation is just kind of about what do you want to eat.
Yeah, but Will, I mean, this is like there are ebbs and flows in relationships, and you can, get distracted with things that are happening, and you don't just disappear on a marriage because of that. Will, you know what they say when people have a couple too many drinks, they speak the truth. That's what they say about people who make jokes.
Right. Many a true. What is that saying? Many a true word said in jest. Right. You're saying and look, I mean, even the flowers, you could have sent me flowers. You used to send me flowers all the time, and you didn't even bother to think about sending me roses or, and I just want to know, if you got it, like Ryan was saying, he's right. It goes through ebbs and flows. We're going through, you go through seasons,
so you don't just start thinking about the end, you just work through it.
Yeah.
Listen, I have definitely made some jokes that I'll call off color. I'll call them that, and for a marriage, sure. But if I had a big fear about our relationship, all right, okay, I wouldn't go to a radio station and have them call me. I would go to you personally and have a very heart-to-heart conversation.
That's good, because that's what you guys need to do now. I think you need to have that. We're going to let you actually go, and you guys should have that conversation, okay? Good luck to both of you. It's not a good attitude to have.
No, it's not.
Making jokes about that means it's in his mind.
And what's really sad is I started off thinking nothing was going on, but now I feel like...
Do you think he's cheating, or do you think he's disengaged?
I think that he's on his path to cheating.
All right, it is time for Ryan's Roses. As a public service, if something's going down in your relationship and you are concerned, you can send us an email, and we'll see if you want to go on the air to try and find out more. Let's get to Ryan's Roses. Dear Ryan and Sissany, I recently made a joke about having another kid because our kids are getting older, and my husband freaked out, like differently than I expected. I figured he wouldn't be on board with it, but his reaction was weird. It almost gave me the impression that he was waiting until the kids are old enough, and then he was going to leave me.
Weird.
It just got me to thinking, how do I know he's not cheating on me? It's so strange. So thinking about his behavior, and now I'm convinced he's cheating. Just because of that one joke. Let's get Wendy on the phone in La Mirada. Wendy, good morning.
Good morning.
This is so interesting that you say something in jest, and then all of these thoughts and emotions follow. Do you feel like he's waiting until your kids are old enough, and then he's going to leave? How old are your kids?
My kids are 14 and 11.
How has his behavior been that kind of gives you this feeling?
Well, he does stuff like, if he gets a text message, he turns his phone over so that I can't see. If his phone rings, he'll go in the other room to answer it. And, I made an innocent joke. Mm-hmm. And his response just freaked me out.
All right. We're going to call him next. Hang on one sec. We'll make the call to him, okay?
Okay.
I'm just thinking this through. I think it's a lot to jump to. Yeah. I mean, it's a lot of conclusions to jump to that, she makes a joke. Okay. So he reacts a certain way, but then all of a sudden he's got a mistress and he wants to leave everybody when they're 18.
Well, now she's on edge. Ever since that comment, now she's kind of analyzing every little bit of his movements.
But it has to be in your head before. You can't think everything's fine, then just have that one thing happen and then all hell breaks loose.
Or maybe it starts building from that. Little by little. Like that happened, she was like, huh. And then she was like, wait, he's not taking calls in the room. Wait, he's hiding his text messages. Wait. It's kind of building.
All right, let's get to it next. Wendy, thanks for holding on. We're going to call your husband now. We're going to offer him some roses here for Ryan's Roses, and we're going to try and find out what's going on. Now, Sissany will offer him the roses. She'll also say, who do you want to send them to? What do you want to put on the card? All that stuff. Stay very quiet until we tell him he's on the air, okay?
Okay.
I need you to say, Ryan, you have my permission to call, and then whatever his name is on Kiss FM.
Ryan, you have my permission to call on Kiss FM.
Here we go. Be very quiet, Wendy. Good luck.
Hi, can I speak to Eric?
Yeah, this is Eric. Who's this?
Hi, Eric. My name is Carmen. I'm calling from Cece's Flowers. We're actually a brand new flower shop here. You know, we're on Rosecrans near the, you know where the AMC is?
Yeah, the movie theater, yeah.
Right,
I know
and
where
then
it
that
is.
little shopping center in there. So the reason I'm calling is because we're offering a chance for local residents to send free flowers to anybody that they'd like today. So congratulations, you've been selected to send a dozen red roses to anybody that you want to send them to. Is that
I don't have to give you like my credit card number or anything?
I don't need credit card info, billing info, anything like that. I don't need cash. We just hope that whoever you send the flowers to, you guys like them, and then you come back and order some more. They're absolutely free.
Okay. Okay, yeah, as long as you don't need my credit card information or anything like that.
Nope, just the name of the person you want to send the flowers to. It's a dozen red roses. What's the name?
Wendy.
Wendy. Okay, what would you like to put on the card?
Just put because ...
Because ... Okay, that's mysterious.
Because?
Eric, your voice is being broadcast on the radio. This is Ryan Seacrest. Your wife Wendy is on the phone. That's who you hear there. Reason we're calling Eric is because she's concerned that you might be cheating on her. Is that the case?
Are you serious? What? Wendy, what is this, dude?
Because on the flowers.
Wait, well, hold on for a second.
What's wrong with that?
What do you mean because, Eric?
I mean because why, I mean, who else would I send flowers to? Because who else would I send flowers to?
I asked you about having another kid, about having a girl to complete our family, and you freaked out on me. And it makes me think that you're cheating on me. You said, no, you said, I'm just waiting for these kids to turn 18, and then you paused. Like you were going to say, so you could leave me.
That's what you thought I was going to say? No, I didn't. First of all, I didn't freak out. I didn't freak out. I paused, and I was... The reason I paused is because I honestly don't want to have another kid. I think our kids are old enough now to where they're pretty much going to be on their own pretty soon, and to be honest with you, I was happy about that because we'll be able to spend more time together.
Eric.
Not because I wanted to leave you or because there's somebody else. It's just...
Well, why are you acting all secretive all the time?
I'm not. I don't know what you mean that I'm being secretive.
She knows about the text messages, Eric.
You turn your phone over every single time you're like a text message comes in. You turn your phone over like you're trying to hide something from me. You go in the other room when the phone rings. You got me going crazy.
No, that's all in your head. There's nothing, absolutely nothing going on. If I put my phone face down, it's just the way I put my phone down. It's not on purpose to hide anything. And if I go in another room to talk, it's to give you the privacy, or so I'm not talking while you're trying to watch something on TV or whatever. But there's nothing going on.
Gosh, I just want us to be okay. You know,
We are.
It's a joke.
Well, Wendy, maybe this is more on you. It sounds like everything is all right with Eric. Are you? Is there something that you're projecting?
Yeah, are you okay?
I mean,
are you cheating?
I guess no. The kids are growing up, and it's hard. You know, it's hard to watch your babies get older, and to know that we're going to have an empty nest soon. And
well,
you know what? I have
normal.
overreacted. And
It's totally normal for you to panic and freak. I mean, I'm a little worried about how it's going to be weird at first. I'm sure it's going to be a little awkward when they first move out. We've had the kids in the house for so long. It's going to take them getting used to, but I think it's going to be fun. It's going to be like we were before when we first got together. You know what I mean? Just you and me.
I'm
looking forward to that. I'm looking forward to it.
All right. Well, we're going to let you guys counsel each other and move out of the way here. But Wendy, I think because the flowers in area sounds legit, I'm not so concerned. I do think that maybe you have some things that you should voice to Eric so you guys can be on the same page, because I feel like you have concerns, you know?
Yeah.
You're going through something.
Yeah, I think I overreacted. I'm sorry.
It's all good.
It's
Listen,
totally
hey,
fine.
it's great. It's good
I
news.
understand completely.
Hey, right on. Big hugs and good luck.
Good luck, guys.
Thank you.
All right.
Okay, thanks.
Maybe have a
Thanks,
date night.
We will. Thanks.
Okay. It's time for Ryan's Roses. Dear Ryan and Sissany, my wife had her work party for her new job last week. She ended up getting a hotel room so she didn't have to drive back, which makes sense. The company even paid for it. I didn't go because she said it wasn't a +1 situation. I was bummed, but understood. But later I found on Facebook that partners were allowed to go. I went into her email and found the invite, and there it was. You and a guest. Can you help me find out if she's cheating?
Oh, my goodness.
So let's get Eric on the line. It doesn't sound good, Eric. Thanks for coming on. Is there a reason why your wife would want to keep you from her friends at work or her colleagues?
I can't think of a reason. I mean, like, I'm a good-looking guy. I do good at parties. The only thing I think of is, yeah. Well, I mean,
but clearly she's blocking you for some reason. Either it's with someone else, or she doesn't want you around her colleagues.
Right. Yeah. Exactly.
How long have you been married?
It's been 3 years.
Do you have kids?
Not yet, but we're planning on.
I'm confused by this.
Yeah.
I mean, very good on the company to offer to get rooms. Our company didn't do that.
No way.
Yeah, and that's the thing. Like she said, there was no +1.
Did she talk about the party at all? Did she give you any details about how it was? Did she have fun?
She said it was great. They had fun. They had drinks. Everything was great. It was a team bonding thing.
Right.
She had a blast. She said so.
So what do you want to do? Because usually what we do is we send flowers.
Roses.
Yeah, roses. Do you want to still do that or?
Okay, well, here's the thing. I'm thinking something a little different because, I hope she wasn't with a guy, but I'm starting to think that's the case. So I'm thinking maybe what if you call her, say you're from the hotel, and say, hey, we found a men's watch here. We want to get it back to you.
Okay. No problem.
Because then I'll know.
Yeah, I like it.
Do you know what hotel she was staying at?
Yeah, I can give you.
All right, let's go. Hold on. Let's break here. Come back and let's make it happen. Okay, hold on 1 second. We'll call his wife after this. Hang on. So with Eric on the line, we are going to call his wife. His wife booked a hotel room after the company party and said there were no +1s, but Eric found out that +1s were welcome, and he's trying to figure out what's she hiding. Why did she want to stay in the hotel without him after the holiday party? It's legit concern.
For sure.
So we're going to call and say what, Sissany?
That I'm from the hotel and that...
You have the hotel?
Yes. So I know the hotel that they were at, and I will say, you were just a guest here, and, well, I can just do it, but basically saying that there was men's watch left behind.
A men's watch left behind, and see how she reacts to that. All right, so Eric, I need you to say, Ryan, you have my permission to call, and then your wife's name on Kiss FM. Go ahead.
All right, Ryan, you have my permission to call on Kiss FM.
And we are going to right now be very quiet until we tell her she's on the air. Good luck, okay?
Okay.
Hello?
Hi, is this Jackie?
Yes, this is she.
Hi, Jackie. My name is Leslie. I'm calling from the hotel. How you doing?
I'm good. How are you?
Hi. You were recently a guest with us, and I'm calling because in your room we discovered that we found a men's watch. I wanted to return back to you.
Oh, yes. Okay.
So we have two options here. You can either come to the hotel, pick it up, or we could mail it to you, whatever is more convenient.
Yeah, for sure. Don't send it. I'll have someone come pick it up.
Okay. When can we be expecting that, just so I can tell the front desk?
Can you hold it until tomorrow?
Sure. No problem.
Okay, yeah, perfect.
Jackie, it is Ryan Seacrest on the air. Your voice is being broadcast on the radio right now. I need you to know that. And we've got your husband, Eric, on the phone. Eric, you asked the questions.
Yeah. Why was there a men's watch left behind in your hotel room? Can you please explain that, Jackie?
Babe, I was trying to surprise you for Christmas. It's just a Christmas gift I bought for you, and I was trying to bring it home and surprise you.
Really?
Wait, yeah. Jackie, why were you in the hotel room without your husband?
Well, it's my Christmas party. It's my first year with this company, and I just wasn't trying to, I just wasn't trying to have to entertain my husband and with my new coworkers.
You said there was no plus ones. I found out there was plus ones.
Yeah, why'd you lie to him? Why weren't you just honest with him and just say that?
I didn't want to hurt his feelings. Eric's a sensitive guy. I didn't want to, it's like, how do you explain that? Like, I don't want you to come, honey. It's rude.
I do great at parties. This whole thing just sounds really suspicious to me.
Wait, Jackie, why didn't you just let the Marriott send the watch to you?
Because it's just easier to have my assistant pick it up. I wanted to keep it a surprise.
So just so I'm understanding this on Eric's behalf, you're telling us that you lied about the plus one just to not have to deal with it. He didn't go. You stayed in the hotel, and the men's watch wasn't from somebody that left it there. It was really a gift. Why'd you bring the gift to the holiday party?
Yeah. Well, no, I bought it while I was there.
What kind of watch was it?
Wait. You bought the watch while you were at the holiday party?
Well, there's shops around, But
I don't know.
What kind of watch was it?
One of those fossil, a fossil.
So you got dressed for your party. You went there. You checked into the hotel room. You went to go buy your husband a watch, and then got to the party on time.
Yeah, I just whip around. Yeah, I'm speedy like that.
I'm not believing you, Jackie.
Yeah,
I'm not. I'm sorry, but I'm not.
I don't know what to do. Look, I tried to surprise my husband. It didn't work.
I never even wear a watch. You want me to start wearing a watch now, I guess? Or what? I don't...
I don't know.
Men's accessories are in.
All right. Well, Eric, look, there's something else we can do, and you have to decide whether or not you believe your wife. It's sounding
fishy
to me. It's just from me. All right. Well, good luck to both of you. I think she's
lying.
Totally lying. Everything's so programmed. All the answers programmed. All right. If you miss Ryan's Roses, I think we caught his wife cheating at the holiday party.
Absolutely.
So Eric thinks that something's going on with his wife because Jackie, his wife, went to the holiday party. She stayed in a hotel room without him. She said no plus ones when there were plus ones allowed.
Mm-hmm.
Sissany, who, by the way, you fooled me. You could have worked at the Marriott the way you handled that.
Yeah. Okay, thanks.
So she calls from the Marriott saying, "Oh, ma'am, you left there was a men's watch left in your room." She doesn't hesitate and says, yeah, of course. I'll come pick that up." And then she says to her husband, "Oh no, honey, it was a gift I bought you and I left it there." I don't believe any of it.
I'm really curious to know if what if I would have said, "Oh, men's shoes were left behind" or something. I don't know. And then would she still come up with the same lie?
Yeah. I think that's what she was.
Or I should have been there was dirty men's shoe socks left behind.
Or there was a used. We said used.
Yes, dang it.
She didn't seem to care about his feelings though.
No.
Used. So I think it was a blatant cover up.
I found some dirty underwear. Would you like that returned? Used watch. But you wouldn't say a used watch.
Well, a watch not in the box.
Yeah. Right.
A rogue watch.
Like when she said. You just would have. Hindsight. Anyway, I still think she's cheating on her husband. That was easy.
Yeah.
Cassidy, what'd you think?
Well, the same thing happened to a friend of mine. His wife was sleeping with her boss. And so it's like he was always hidden from her coworkers. He felt like it was just a mess. So I just think I don't know, this chick needs to leave her job or her marriage is over. They'll never have trust again. The whole thing just sounds like.
I just think she's cheating. I think she's cheating already. Let me ask Dylan.
She just started at this job. She's already cheating with somebody there?
Or she brought someone else.
Right.
Doesn't have to be from there. Dylan, what'd you think?
Wow. It sounds like she's very suspicious. Clearly, she just sounds like a liar. She keeps just defending herself, yeah. It's typical. liar behavior. I feel so bad for this guy, you know? Like, he clearly loves his wife, and clearly she just had another guy in the hotel room, right?
Totally did. And if she really wanted to prove herself, she would have been like, I'll show you the receipt from the watch.
She didn't.
But she just like, no.
She already knew what she was going to say. Like, it was as if she was ready, and it was just too slick. Dylan, thanks for calling. It's time for Ryan's Roses here at Kiss FM. Carly's on the line. Carly sent us an email from Pomona, and she says, my husband has barely been home for the last month. He's been involved in a huge project at work, and he's been sleeping at the office a lot during the week. Okay, so there's that. Then she says, last weekend we got in the car to go to dinner, and his Maps app popped up saying 8 minutes to home. We were home at that time. All right, Carly, I'm not as app savvy as maybe I should be. What did that mean to you when you saw that?
Yeah. So with the iPhone, if you go to a place enough times, it'll figure out that that's your home. And so it'll just pop up once in a while letting you know how close you are to home. Like, oh, we're like 8 minutes away from home. A little like bubble pops up. So when that did pop up, when I did see it, we were already home. So it said 8 minutes to home, but we were home. So it was just so confusing.
So did you think then that he had been doing what when you saw that and when you're confused by it?
Well, I mean, it wasn't our address, and it wasn't like his work address or any address that I knew what it was. So I just thought, okay, so he's going somewhere so often that I don't know about that. His phone thinks it's home.
So is that right? The app would, with its AI tubs, determine that if you go to that address frequently, it's your home?
Yeah, it'll pop up on there and say...
And say home?
Yep.
Why doesn't it say that when I go to the office all the time? Home.
I couldn't tell you that.
It starts picking up on the place that you frequent. So if he's going to this certain place to maybe spend the night, or whether it's his office, your iPhone can start saying, like, is this home, or automatically change it to home.
Huh. All right. So listen, Carly, what we're going to do, how long have you been married?
3 years.
Okay, look, so what we're going to do is put you on hold. We are going to come back, and we are going to call your husband and see what we can find out with some roses here. Next, Kiss FM. Sisney is ready to go to offer the roses to Carly's husband. So she thinks because of the app that said they were 8 minutes from home, but it wasn't home, that he's been going to the same destination time and time again, that the app actually thinks it's home for him. So I'm going to get him on the line here. We're going to call him, Carly. I need you to say, Ryan, you have my permission to call, and then his name on Kiss FM. Go ahead.
Okay, Ryan, you have my permission to call.
What's his name? Okay, got it. Thank you. We are going to call him now. Be very quiet till we tell him he's on the air. Let's see if we can find out, all right?
Okay.
Here we go.
Hello?
Good morning. Can I speak to David, please?
Yeah, this is him.
Hi, David. My name is Wendy. I'm calling from the Floral Garden here in Pomona. How you doing this morning?
Hey, I'm doing good. How are you?
Thank you for asking. So we're trying to promote our delivery service, and what's really cool is that we offer local residents a promotion once a month. You've been selected for this month, and that means that you can send a free dozen red roses to anybody that you'd like today. They're absolutely free. We just hope that you refer us to friends and family if you like our arrangements.
Oh, wow. That sounds cool. Yeah, go ahead and you can send it to Estella.
Estella?
You spell that? Yeah, Estella.
Uh-huh.
And is there a card that comes with it or anything?
Yeah, I can. We have different types of occasions, whether it's thinking of you, I'm sorry, love you cards.
Okay.
There's romantic cards that have hearts on them.
Gotcha. You can send one of those romantic hearts and just put just because love Big D.
Just because love Big D.
Yeah.
Okay.
So who's Estella to you?
She is, well, I mean, we're been in a relationship as of recently.
Okay. Sorry, I don't mean to pry. It was just...
David, it's Ryan Seacrest. Your voice is being broadcast on the radio. I have your wife, Carly, on the line right now. You were in a relationship with Estella for recently? You've been in one with her?
What? Wait, what?
We have your wife, Carly, on the line. You are also in a relationship with Estella?
What? Wait, what's going on here? What?
We're asking that question, David. That's what we're asking you. What is going on? Your wife is on the phone, right? You have a wife named Carly, David?
Who is she?
Wait, what? Why? Hold on. Why is this any concern of yours?
It is
David,
absolutely none of mine. It's
Estella?
Carly's.
Carly?
Yeah.
I see what's happening. I got it.
What's happening with you and Estella?
Look, Carly, we need to talk, but God, not now. Can we talk later?
No. Who is she? How do you know her?
She works at that bar on 3rd Street, that I go to sometimes.
The bar?
Yeah.
Oh, my God. This is what he does. I was a waitress, and the girl before me was a dog walker. What is your problem?
David, how long has this been going on with Estella?
Look, it's I can explain everything. It's been going on a little bit, but I don't want to talk about this over the radio.
I don't either. Believe me, this is not what I came to do today. So you have been cheating on your wife for a period of time. Were you planning on telling her? Were you planning on just seeing both women? What were you thinking?
Look, Carly, I can explain everything, but I'm not talking about this on the radio.
Have you been sleeping at her house when you've been telling me that you're at the office? Yeah, that's what I thought.
Yeah, okay.
That's what I thought. You're psycho.
Okay, we're going to let David off the line. He's gone. Carly, there's nothing more we can do. You have a pretty clear picture of what's going on.
I'm
okay,
so sorry.
She's gone too.
Wow.
All right.
Ew.
Stella, just because love Big D. That was his card. Let me grab Lydia quickly. Lydia, we have a lot going on here. There was a very clear picture that Dave was obviously cheating on his wife with Estella, and his note that said, Estella, just because, was it love Big D? Yeah, love Big D for Dave.
Yeah, that's right.
And I mean, I don't know what more to say about it. What was you have an opinion about a complex he has?
Yeah, totally. I think he has a rescue complex. Like he picks these women in sort of, low-paying jobs, wants to rescue them, he probably has money, dog walker, waitress, bartender. It's kind of like his MO. It's what he does. So
wow.
She should get a, yeah.
So you think he had rescue complex? He wants to come in and do what?
Kind of, save the woman from their pitiful situation, kind of thing.
He likes
be the
to
hero.
Look like the Big D.
Exactly, and the poor woman. I mean, I don't know how long they were married, but it sounds like he's ready to move on to this next one, and then who knows how long that'll last.
All right. Well, a rescue complex. I don't know that I've heard that before.
Neither have I, but it makes sense.
It makes sense, yeah.
Are you guys? Thank you, Lydia. Are you guys watching Couples Therapy?
The show?
No.
Clearly not.
No.
Ripa keeps telling me it's a great series. Couples Therapy, right? It's a great, and on Showtime, it's a great series to watch. I don't know if it's good if you're a couple or not a couple, but she keeps telling me to watch it. We might be able to glean some understanding of what's going on in Ryan's Roses. Like, for example, the rescue complex. Maybe that's something they talk about in couples therapy on that show.
Okay.
It's real couples going through couples therapy.
That's a lot.
I don't think there's any shame in a couple going to therapy.
No shame at all.
I don't think so either. But it's if we can be a fly on that wall, and now we can.
That's
with the show.
point. Yeah, well,
I'm in.
Ripa is all about it, and so I better start watching it because she keeps asking me, and I keep saying I haven't seen it yet. So let's all start watching it from the beginning. Veronica's on the phone. This is interesting. If you just got to us, let me give you a quick lay of the land, and then we're going to call her husband of 10 years, 2 kids, 8 and 6. So her husband goes to this company thing, Matt. Okay, Matt is a coworker of her husband's. Matt picks her husband up.
Yeah.
They go to this event. It's at night, so we're assuming there was a cocktail opportunity. Later that night, about 10:45, there's a car parked a block away. Her husband's in the car. It's not Matt's car. It's a female coworker of his. She sees it. She spots it. They then pull in. Her husband gets out of the car, driven by a female coworker, and she pretends like she's asleep. She asks him about the next day, and he tries to change the subject a lot.
Yeah.
That's kind of where we are. So, Veronica, I need you to say, Ryan, you have my permission to call, and then whatever his name is, on Kiss FM.
Okay, Ryan, you have permission to call on Kiss FM.
Okay, we're going to call him. Patty's going to offer him the flowers. We want to find out who he sends them to. Obviously, you're Veronica. You don't know the coworker's name, so we'll see if we can find out, all right?
Okay, great.
Okay, good luck.
Thank you.
Hello.
Hi, may I speak to Ernie?
Speaking.
Ernie, hi, my name's Patty. I'm calling from Flowers for You with the U. How are you?
I'm good.
I'm calling because you've been chosen to receive a free dozen roses. They're completely free, and you can send them to whoever you want. I don't need any information from you, just the name of the person you want to send them to, the theme, the bouquet theme you want me to deliver, and the address.
Do I need to give you credit card information or
No,
anything like that?
no, it's completely free. All I do ask for one thing, and is if it's possible for you to go onto my Yelp page or my Facebook page and write a quick review of the services that have been offered to you, and just that's pretty much it. I'm just doing this for 5 customers this morning, and I'm just trying to get the word out. And this, by giving out 5 bouquets to 5 customers, I think that would definitely help a lot.
Okay, cool. Yeah, let's do it.
Okay, so let's just start with the bouquet thing, just so I can make sure that I have it in stock. Let me know what you want for this person. Do you want the I love you card, the thinking of you, congratulations, or get well soon? I have 4.
Let's do the thinking of you card.
Okay, so let's see here. Who do you want to send them to?
To Jackie.
And what do you want to put on the note?
Say something. Gonna get this worked out.
Gonna get this worked out.
Hey, Ernie.
Yeah?
Hi, it's Ryan Seacrest and Ellen K.
Hi, Ernie.
Your voice is being broadcast on the radio right now. I need you to know that.
Oh, God.
Can you tell us who Jackie is?
Yeah, she's someone I work with.
Okay, so I have your wife, Veronica, on the phone. What's going on with you and Jackie? What are you talking about here on this card?
Hey, why are you sending them to this person named Jackie?
Babe, can we not do this on the radio?
No, I really think we need to do this. Is Jackie the woman I saw drop you off the other night?
Yes, it was.
So why are you sending her flowers? What are you going to get worked out?
Babe, I think it'd be much better if we don't do this on the radio.
I think I want to do it right now because when I asked you questions the other day, you weren't telling me the truth.
Ernie, what's going on with you and Jackie? I mean, clearly there's something happening. Are you having an affair with Jackie from work?
It's not. We slept together once. And, babe, I am so sorry. She's pregnant.
What?
And I am, I'm so sorry, babe. This was such a huge mistake. And
what?
Hold on, Ernie.
You mean do you mean she's pregnant with your baby?
Yes. I really didn't want you to find out this way. I've been trying to handle this, and I am.
Oh my God!
How are you going to tell your wife that your coworker is pregnant by you?
I was hoping to get things resolved or try to figure things out so that I could tell her in person. And I am
Figure out. Shouldn't I be the
sorry,
first
babe.
person that knows something like that?
Ernie, what happened? How did you end up in this situation?
I really messed up. It was a one-time thing. I was drunk. It's not an excuse. I'm not at all trying to pretend what I did was right. And she got pregnant, and I'm so sorry, babe.
No, she didn't get pregnant. You got her pregnant.
Got her pregnant. First of all, you sleep with someone, then you don't even have the wherewithal to use protection. I mean, I don't even know who you are right now.
Ernie, what is going on? What are the two of you talking about here? Like, what's going to happen?
Well, we obviously are talking about options of whether or not she wants to keep this child or not. And I'm.
When were you planning on telling your wife?
Once I knew what Jackie's decision was going to be. It's not my decision, and I messed up so bad, babe. And it's not an affair. It was just a one-time thing. And I know that all of this sounds horrible.
No, but it's not. You work with the woman. You're seeing her all the time. It's not just a one-time thing. You're seeing her all the time at work, right?
Yes, and
well,
we're
then that's
friends.
not a one-time thing.
Well,
it doesn't
we only
matter.
talk
It doesn't
together
even
the one
matter,
time.
Ernie. It doesn't even matter.
Yeah.
Veronica, are you okay?
I don't even know what to say right now. I'm honestly speechless. This is not what I expected to hear.
I am so sorry, babe. I know that right now there's no way that you want to hear anything that I have to say, and just I royally messed up, and I want to fix this, and I want to make this better, and I'm so sorry.
How are you going to make it better? How are you going to make this better?
I'll do whatever you need me to do. I really will.
You've already done it all. You've already ruined everything. What do you? I mean,
well, I hope.
I don't
that
even
can
know
go
where
back
we
to
go
trust.
from here.
Well, obviously we'll do whatever you want, but I don't want to lose you, and I don't want to lose our kids, and I want to make this right, and I am so sorry, love. This is obviously not the way that I wanted you to find out, and
Were you trying to handle it so she would never find out at all, Ernie?
No. I know that that's impossible to believe, but no. I wanted to confront her and tell her, but I wanted to have all the details set. And, I'm not going to tell my coworker whether to keep her to, I know that I messed up. I mean, I know that it's really easy to... Look, I know.
Ernie. Just stop. Just stop. Just hold on.
Yeah.
Veronica, can you hang on for a second?
Yeah.
I'm cringing.
I'm
cringing. I don't actually want to keep them on the air anymore.
Yeah.
I don't want him to say anymore on the air. I don't even know what to do. I'm cringing listening to him talk.
Veronica knew something was up.
Yeah, but you wouldn't have
Who would ever
imagine in your wildest, darkest, deepest nightmare be that. Hey, have them speak to somebody if they need to speak to somebody.
Yeah.
We're going to come back here, Kiss. Hang on. All right, it's time for Ryan's Roses. This is a public service. If you think someone is cheating on you and you can't get to the bottom of it, let us know. This one is a little unconventional because she knows that her husband did cheat on her, married 7 years. He cheated. He got someone else pregnant. She's willing to give him a second chance. That's where we begin. Karen, I just want to clear something up, Karen in Lancaster. You said you had been married for 7 years before you separated and then he cheated, or he cheated while you were married but not separated?
He cheated when we were married. We're still married. But not separated.
So you're separated but married legally?
Yes.
How long have you been separated?
It's like 2 months.
And tell me, just so I can get inside your head, what is driving you to let him have a second chance?
I just love him, We're first loves. We were childhood sweethearts, and I partially feel a little responsible because I've been working a lot. They sold my place of business and there were, layoffs and people quit and I've been working extra, and so I feel like it doesn't justify it, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
I kind of feel like I want to take some responsibility for the situation.
Really? Okay. Well,
do you guys have any kids?
We don't have kids. We decided we didn't want to have kids.
and he is he's planning to be in the other as a parent in the other situation. He's going to be around for the kid.
Yeah, I mean, he felt like it's the right thing to do, and I can understand that. But we've been texting a lot, and I just feel like he kind of wishes that he didn't have to be in that situation, And I mean, I just feel like, we love each other, and we're married, and we should just, people are human, you know what I mean? Some mistakes happen. But
honestly, Karen, I have to say, here's what I'm thinking. Good for you for knowing what you want to do, because a lot of us would be in this situation completely dazed and confused. You at least have a vision of what you want to try and do, and I commend you for that. Let me put you on hold. We want to come back and find out who he sends the roses to next. Karen's on the phone. Now, Karen, she is still married. They've been separated. He cheated, got this other woman pregnant. She said, people are human. They make mistakes. I'm willing to forgive. I want to know that he is committed to me for this second chance. Karen, what is the other woman's name?
Marie.
We're going to call him and offer him some roses. I know you want to find out, does he send them to Marie or you? Need you to say, Ryan, you have my permission to call, and then whatever his name is on Kiss FM.
Okay, Ryan, you have my permission to call on Kiss FM.
Sisney's going to call him, offer him the roses. Stay very quiet until we come in and tell him he's on the air. Good luck, okay?
Okay, thank you.
Karen, here we go.
Hello?
Hi, I'm looking for Sam.
Yeah, this is.
Hi, Sam. My name is Farah. I'm calling from Sweet Blooms and More. How you doing this morning?
Doing well. How are you?
I'm good, thank you. We're a flower shop here on 10th and Avenue K, and I'm calling because we're trying to promote our delivery service. So basically, we're giving away a free dozen red roses today. You can send them to anybody that you'd like, and they're absolutely free. We don't need credit card info, billing info, anything like that. Just the name of the person you'd like to send them to.
Cool. No strings, no obligations.
No, I mean, all that we hope for is that whoever receives them, likes them, you can refer us to friends and family, and we just kind of promote our business that way. We're brand new to the area.
Gotcha. Let's go to Marie.
Marie, okay.
Yeah.
What would you like to put on the note?
And it's Marie.
Okay.
And she gets really ticked off when her name's misspelled. Just say for you, babe.
For you,
Sam,
babe.
It is Ryan Seacrest. Your voice is being broadcast on the radio. I need you to know that. We have your wife, Karen, on the line, who tells us that you want a second chance with her, and you just sent those roses with that note to the other woman. How do you explain yourself?
Karen.
Hi, baby. Baby, I know you feel like you're doing the right thing, but did you ever consider that, honoring our marriage is also doing the right thing, And I really just want you to come home. You can still be there for Marie. You can still be there for the baby. But we belong together.
That's a little bit more complicated than that.
Sam, your wife, Karen, has told us she's willing to give you a second chance and provide forgiveness in this situation, and that you are committed to try and make it work. It sounds like you've got one foot on each side of this here.
Mm-hmm.
Are you committed? I get you being a committed father to this baby. Are you committed to your marriage with Karen or not? It sounds like there may be one foot in, one foot out.
All right, man. Got to be honest. I mean, since you guys got me on the line here, you called me out. There is no baby.
What?
There's no baby.
What do you? What? I don't okay, so wait a minute.
She was never pregnant.
You made it up, Sam? You
God,
lied
what is
to
wrong with you?
You lied about the whole thing?
Yeah, man. So?
So?
I do not understand. I don't understand. What do you mean?
I don't
understand.
I don't know. I just thought it would be kind of a way to, I don't know, just kind of distract what's been going on in a relationship, just as a distraction. I'm not totally content with what's going on in a relationship.
So you come to me and you talk to me and we work it out. You pretend when you go ahead and cheat on me and then you're going somebody else is pregnant and then leave me on the whole time. You told me all those things saying, baby, I still love you. Maybe you know that if this weren't the case, I would still be with you. What about all that?
I don't know, man. That's just me. That's just the way I roll. I mean,
Sam,
you know me for years. I'm just not content and not happy right now.
But Sam, why not just tell her that? Yeah. You're separated. Why not just say you're not happy? Why this ridiculous, absurd charade?
God.
Why? Why not just tell her?
I don't know, man. Yeah, I probably should have.
What are you trying to accomplish? Are you, by this lie, are you trying to accomplish having a relationship with both women, or are you trying to get out of your marriage? What are you trying to do?
I'm trying to be in both relationships, man.
Wow.
I want to be fully invested in both.
You thought you would just play out this charade forever?
Yeah. Yes.
Oh my gosh.
I wanted both women to be in my life, and I thought I could make it work. I don't know.
It's funny? Oh, it's funny now.
It's just it's a strange way of trying to accomplish whatever it is you're trying to accomplish.
Lying about a pregnancy. I mean, what is wrong with you?
Lying about that, leading your wife on and thinking that you could have one foot in each world here. It's absurd, Sam. It's absurd. But I don't know. It's Karen. I don't know what to tell you because this is.
You don't want to be with him anyways, Karen. Come on.
Yeah, I mean, I don't even know what to do now.
I know it's not any consolation, but I am sorry.
Sam, we're gonna let you drop off the line. Karen, are you still there?
Yeah.
I hear. You have to process all of this with time.
Yeah, that's for sure.
But you are a hopeful and seeing and envisioning something that certainly does not exist, and you cannot have that false sense of hope in your life. And it sounds like he is willing to comfortably lie to you, and that's going to be a problem. It's a problem now. It's going to be a problem later.
Yeah. You've
been together a long time. You don't deserve to be lied to and played. I mean, come on. Not only just lied to, like played.
Yeah,
okay?
I don't even know who he is anymore.
He doesn't know who he is.
Yeah.
He doesn't know who he is. Karen, I want to hold 1 second. Remember this uncomfortable moment in our lives. Antonia, she's on the phone. She reached out to us. This was back in March of 2016. So she reached out to us because she was concerned her daughter was being cheated on by her husband.
Yeah, I remember her.
Right?
Mm-hmm.
So we called him and offered him the roses. He sent them to his wife with a note, "I'm so excited for our little you." She was pregnant, but they hadn't told anybody yet. And we were like, oh, gosh.
Yeah, super uncomfortable.
Here's part of it.
I'm so excited for our little you. Love, Roberto.
We felt so bad we bought them a crib. Oh, yeah. We should have bought them a nursery.
Yeah, we really should have.
So it's been 2.5 years.
Do they hate us?
The answer is yes. But we're going to bring on Antonia.
Yeah.
Because it's not her daughter, it's Antonia. Antonia, hey, hi, it's us. How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
We are wondering if you like us or not.
Well, I don't think it went over too well for a little while, but we're okay now. We're good. We're good. Because she's expecting again.
Oh,
yes.
Get another crib.
Well, gosh, thank you so much for the last crib. We get to use it again.
Well, so we felt like really bad.
Right.
What happened after we spoke?
Well, it didn't go well. A lot of their friends listened to the show, and I guess they were planning this big, to do with the reveal and everything. And wow, it was pretty tough. But you know what? I wasn't going to give up. We're over it. We're through it. Olivia's now 2, and she's just an angel.
That's so exciting that they're having baby number 2.
Yeah, do they know if it's a boy or girl? Actually, you know what? Don't tell us.
Yeah, don't tell us anything. Matter of fact, don't even acknowledge us for the rest of our lives.
My guess is I'm really trying to find out because I have a feeling they know. And I keep doing I am trying to find out, but they are going to name.
We owe them. Let's not find out.
Okay. Well, that's a little hard for me to do, but that's okay.
Yeah, that's their grandma.
I know, but we're all in this together, Sissy.
They are going to name the baby after me.
Oh, nice.
That's the best part.
Nice.
Yep.
They are? Antonia?
Yep.
So it's a girl.
Well, if it's a boy, they said Anthony.
Okay. So it did not blow up. 'Cause
Okay.
my heart dropped.
And they have announced that they are expecting.
Yes,
Okay.
they have.
Okay, good.
Yes, so I didn't blow
Landmines
it.
everywhere here. All right. Well, Antonia, please send our love. I know that we're not talking to them, but send our love to them and congratulations and thanks for coming back on.
And thank you very, very much for the crib.
Least we could do. All right. You take care.
You
Bye.
too.
And
Thank
Roberto's
you.
was not cheating, right?
No, he's a good boy. But, I'm still watching, but he's a good kid.
How about mother-in-law?
Wow.
The room monitor.
Yeah.
Okay. Bye.
Bye.
Helicoptering.
Yeah. I mean, she seems like a great mom, but tough mother-in-law.
Yeah.
Well, good news there. I do remember saying to you guys before we made that call, hey, we shouldn't. And then Sissy and Tanya and Patty were like, no, we
Pretty
have to do
sure
this.
that conversation did not happen at all.
Go back and check your notes.
Well,
Go back and check your show notes from March 3rd, 2016. You will see me saying, not a good idea.
pretty sure that didn't happen.
Well, it's my memory. 102.7 Kiss FM. Let's go. It's time for Ryan's Roses. Dear Ryan and Sissany, who is out. So, dear Ryan, Tanya, and Patty, my neighbors told me they saw my husband on their Nest Cam in their house while they were out of town. I'm shocked and embarrassed because I think I know why he was there. Let me grab Megan. So, we're trying to figure this out. Why was your husband? Why do you think your husband was at the neighbors?
Well, so I'm really good friends with my neighbor's wife, and she has one of those Nest like doorbells,
Right.
And it looks like my husband's on the camera.
But why was he over
that
there?
He went into the house. I don't know. He didn't even tell me that he went over there. Like the neighbors were out of town. They had a dog sitter over there, but and he didn't mention anything about it. And I've been hinting about hey, anything crazy happened, and he just is radio silent. And I don't know. I thought I'd call you guys.
So, but Megan, is there trouble? Has there been a history of issues with you and your husband in the past? Have you worried about him leading up to this?
He hasn't ever cheated. I can be a little jealous, and so sometimes he's I've caught text messages on his phone, but then he's always been able to explain it. But it doesn't when you just have a little tingly spidey sense. I just feel like something's wrong, and I don't know. I mean, it looks like him. They showed me the video. It looks like him.
But perhaps, I borrow stuff from my neighbors all the time. The other day I needed a drill to put my curtain rod back up. I needed a wine opener the other day. So I'm constantly going to my neighbors for things. Is it possible that he just needed something?
But why wouldn't he tell me? I asked him if anything happened around the house. I didn't directly ask him to go over and
Also,
and
they were
have
out
us
of town.
there next door. But
Yeah.
it's just weird that he didn't tell me that nothing happened. So what could be the reason to hide that you went over there? That's also a good reason to go there.
All right, so let's call him. We'll do that next, okay? Hang on 1 second. We're into Ryan's Roses. So I think the real strange thing here, let's bring Megan back up. I think the real strange thing here for Megan is that her husband was in the neighbor's house, and the neighbors were not there, and the neighbors didn't know that he was coming into the house. Like, they just saw him on the Nest Cam. He was not invited to come over. They were shocked to see Megan's husband in their house while they were away. I mean, that seems
So who let him
very, very weird. Who let him in, Megan?
Oh, they had a dog sitter staying with them. Her name's Everly.
Everly. And this is the woman you talked about in your email. You said she's flirty.
Yeah, she's a little bit younger. It's not like she's like 18, but she's like, I think just graduated college and is always, like if she's dog sitting, she's always jogging in like little, like just her sports bra and little shorts. And she always is somehow around in the neighborhood. I don't know. I'm not a fan.
Okay, you're not a fan, clearly. All right, we're going to call him now. I just need you to say, Ryan, you have my permission to call, and then your husband's name on Kiss FM. Go ahead.
Ryan, you have my permission to call on Kiss FM.
Okay, we're going to do that now. Tony's going to offer him some roses. Stay very quiet until we tell him he's on the air. Let's see if we can find out, okay?
Okay, thank you.
All right, here we go.
Hello?
Hi, is Danny there?
This is he.
Hi, Danny. My name is Rosie. I just opened a new flower shop called Rosie's Roses. We're right here on Arrow Highway, and I just wanted to call and offer you some free roses because we're new to the area and we just want to get our name out there. So would you like me to send some roses for you today on your behalf?
They're free?
Yeah, I don't need any of your credit card information, just the name of who you want to send them to and the address. And I'll get them out by 1 p.m.
Well, if they're free and you're sending roses, can you send them to elementary and send them to the teacher's lounge?
Sure, I definitely can. Do you have a specific name that I can leave them there with, or just the lounge?
No, just say welcome back, teachers.
Okay, and love, Danny?
No, don't put my name on it. Just anonymous.
Oh, that's really sweet.
Danny, your voice is being broadcast on the radio. I need you to know that. Thank you for that very kind gesture of sending the roses to the teacher's lounge. That is, as Tanya said, very sweet. We have your wife, Megan, on the line. Reason we're calling, Danny, is she's curious about the trip you took over to your neighbor's house when they were out of town. You went in their house when the dog sitter was there? Does that sound familiar?
Wait, what is this?
So you went to your neighbor's house when they were out of town, is that right?
Yeah.
Okay, what did you do? What did you need to go over there for? That's why we're calling.
All right. There was a water leak. There was a dog sitter there, and she ran out asking for help. There was water spraying everywhere. I guess the dog had kicked the faucet off and like in the tub, and there was water spraying everywhere. And the girl who was dog sitting ran out, and I was passing by, and I went in and like helped her get it straight in there and fix the leak. So that's what happened.
And did you know this woman?
The dog sitter. Yeah.
Everly was her name? Everly? Yeah. Do you know Everly?
Yeah, I know
her.
her. I know who she is. Yeah, she's a girl in the neighborhood.
Okay, so Megan, do you want me to tell him what's going on? Megan thinks that something is going on with you and possibly Everly, and that's why you were over there. I mean, Megan, you can speak if you wish.
I'm just like, why didn't you tell me? Like, if there was this big thing with the water and all this stuff, I'm just trying to wrap my head around why my husband, so the Pinkertons sent me the video. You were on their Nest camera. And that's why I've been, weird the past few days, asking about what you've been up to.
So you call me on the radio? Like, I can't even believe that you're doing this, but...
Don't even worry about that. Is there something going on with you and Everly, the dog sitter?
There is absolutely nothing going on with us, and I just didn't even think it was that big enough of a deal to, like, mention it, honestly.
So truly you went over to fix the leak?
100%.
Megan, you know your husband. Do you believe him?
He's really handy and a very good man, which is why I married him. It's just that I don't understand why you didn't just tell me about a massive, like, having to turn off the neighbor's water. Like, we're very close with the Pinkertons. Like, you know that, like, that's something that they would probably want to know, that there was an incident in their house. Like, my brain's reeling right now.
I don't even know what to say. You've, like, freaked out over nothing. It was not even a big enough deal for me to mention it to you.
All right. Well, listen, Megan, you've heard his reasons, and so I think you guys can talk about it further, but it's about all we can do here. Thank you for reaching out to us, and good luck. All right, Megan?
Yeah, thank you.
Okay. Thank you, Megan. Thank you, Danny. So Megan and Danny just on the line, and Megan was worried that her husband was in their neighbor's house. Well, their neighbors were out of town, didn't know he was going to be there. They saw him in their Nest Cam. There was a dog sitter apparently who his wife, Danny's wife, is not a fan of, and she thought maybe something was going on with her husband Danny and the dog sitter, and that's why he was in the house. Well, and by the way, it sounded suspect, and so we get him on the line, and he sends the flowers. A beautiful gesture. He sends the flowers to the teacher's lounge at a school as a thank you, anonymously. And then he says, I was in the neighbor's house because the dog sitter, Everly, was looking for somebody to help because the dog kicked the faucet off the tub and there was water gushing everywhere.
Right.
And I had to go out and fix it. I mean, it all sort of almost sounds too perfect.
Not really, though.
I mean, it almost sounds... So you believe him? You think he really, at the moment she was crying for help, he ran in there and fixed the leak?
I mean, I'm sure she wasn't crying for help, but I'm sure she probably was frazzled and was just like, somebody help me, or you know what I mean?
But wouldn't their neighbors, the owners of the home, have known about this leak? Mm-hmm. And because they're the ones saying, hey, your husband was in our house. They didn't say, your husband was in our house, thank him for fixing our leak.
No, because think about it. If you're watching somebody's home and their dog and there's a huge something happens, you try and fix it without them knowing before they come back. I've done that before. I've like messed up somebody's air conditioning while I was house sitting and I had somebody come and fix it and never told them.
I don't know. Patty doesn't believe him. I don't think.
I thought it was really strange that he'd send flowers to a teacher's lounge. And anonymously, like, why wouldn't he want those folks to know he's sending them flowers? So my thinking is that he has someone in there that he wants to impress. Someone at that school.
So not even anything to do about the house.
Yeah,
the dog
not
sitter?
even.
There's a teacher there?
Yeah.
Or he's just trying to make a good impression with somebody at the school?
Yeah. Someone.
Have we become this cynical? The man is, I mean, I thought it was a random act of kindness. And yet we've done so many Ryan's Roses calls, we think, no, he wasn't being kind. He was trying to impress a teacher.
Yeah.
All right, let me grab Tessa. So, Tanya, you believe Danny. Patty does not. I'm on the fence. I thought I was not believing him. And then the story sounded pretty good, but now it almost sounds too good to be true. Tessa, what did you think?
The whole thing just sounds fishy to me. If that's really all it was, if you went in there to fix, a bathtub or whatever, I just don't get why you wouldn't mention it. You know what I mean? And yeah, especially if you know the neighbors, wouldn't you tell them or mention it to them at some point? I don't know.
And she Megan,
it was a funny story that you would share.
Megan, had some sort of concern, so something wasn't right in that relationship.
I know, but Ryan, sometimes you even know this. You're a victim of this. At the end of the day, if your partner says, what happened today? And a lot of things happen to you in a day, but you're just so tired that you're like, nothing. You just don't share it.
But if I fixed a leak, I would feel like a superhero.
No,
I'd
you wouldn't.
share that with everybody.
You would not.
Yeah, because I'm not handy. It'd be a big deal to me. I'd probably call my parents. Tessa, thank you for calling.
Yeah, thank you.
All right. So we'll leave it at that. Split decision here. It's time for Ryan's Roses. Listen to this email we got from Cindy in Hacienda Heights. She says, Ryan and Ellen, I found an address I didn't recognize in my husband's Google Maps. I know I didn't search for that address, so it had to be my husband. I asked him, and he said he had no idea what that address was. So I decided to do a little investigating, and I drove to the actual address. I sat there, I waited for someone to come home, and after 2 hours, I was shocked to see it was his ex. I've seen pictures of them together, so I'm 100% sure it was his ex. Now, I know he's absolutely lying to me. I want to do the roses. I want to catch him red-handed. Well, there's not much to find out about this. Cindy?
Yes.
So you asked him originally, and he said he did not know anything about that address or who lived there, right?
That's correct.
But then
you PI'd it, and you went there, you sat outside, you Magnum PI'd it, and
I did.
You saw his ex after a couple hours.
Yes.
How long have you guys been married?
We've been married for about 4 years now.
4
Any
years.
kids?
Yeah.
Yes, we have one daughter. She's 11 years old.
And this was his ex of right before you met, right before you got married, long ago?
Before we got married, right after I had the baby, things was not going well because we were young, so we didn't think that we would get back together. So he was with his ex.
And then they broke up, and then you married him.
That's correct.
Oh.
Okay. I don't really need to know much, to be honest with you, Cindy. This is, we have everything we need. Cindy is on the line. Cindy has told us that she found an address that she didn't recognize in her husband's Google Maps, and she asked her husband about it. He said, I don't know, that's strange. I don't know who lives there. I don't know anything about that address. Never heard of it before. So she decides to actually investigate herself. She goes there. She sits outside the address. She waits. A couple hours into her waiting, her husband's ex walks by.
Yeah.
And so now she knows that he's lying.
You know what everyone's doing right now, Ryan?
Erasing their Google.
Searching or erasing Google Maps.
Or erasing. Interesting how you said searching and I said erasing. I think that tells you everything. All right, so now we're just getting all this information for dialing up Cindy's husband. So, Cindy, here's what we're going to do. We're going to call your husband, and Patty's going to actually offer him some roses, okay?
Okay.
We want to find out a couple of things by doing this. We want to find out who he sends them to, what the name of the person is on this card, and then what he writes on this card. Will tell us what he's thinking.
Okay.
After that, we'll let him know that we are on the air, and we'll just see where we are. All right, sweetheart?
Okay.
Good luck, okay?
Thank you.
I need you to say, Ryan, you have my permission to call.
Ryan, you have my permission to call.
And then whatever his name is on Kiss FM.
Ryan, you have my permission to call on Kiss FM.
Okay, here we go.
Hello.
Hi, may I speak to Ricardo?
This is him.
Hi, good morning, Ricardo. My name is Patty calling from holidaybouquets.com. How are you?
I'm good. Yourself?
I'm doing good. Thank you for asking. I'm actually calling you because you've been chosen to receive a free dozen roses. I don't need any information from you, just the name of the person you want to send them to and a note. I'm doing this right now for the month of December, where I'm choosing 10. I'm sorry?
Wait, did I sign up? Wait, how'd you guys get my information? I didn't sign up for anything like that.
You probably must have gone shopping on Black Friday. And usually what happens is when you sign up to via your email address, you get these promotions, and I'm part of that network. So we've chosen you to be one of our 10 customers to get a free bouquet for the holidays.
I don't have to give a credit card or anything?
No credit card information, no billing address, just the name of the person you want to send them to, the address where they're going to go, and the note. And what I do have here is 4 bouquets that we can choose from. The promotion for the holidays, but you don't have to choose a holiday bouquet. What I have is get well soon. I have a happy holidays, of course. I love you, and a thinking of you bouquet.
No, guys, can I go with a happy holiday one?
Okay, 1 second. Let me make sure that I get this right. Okay, and who are we going to send the flowers, the bouquet to?
Okay, I want to send them to my friend Deborah.
Deborah. And what do you want to put on the note?
Let's go with something like a little like Christmassy. How about like a little Santa Claus theme?
Okay, and where are we sending these to? Is it a residential area or a business address?
Oh, it's a residential area. Going to I guess we'll go to.
Hey, Ricardo. Ricardo, it's Ryan Seacrest and Ellen K. Your voice is being broadcast on the radio. We also have your wife Cindy on the phone. Who is Deborah?
Deborah's just a friend.
What kind of friend?
She's just like a friend, babe. You know.
Cindy, do you know, is Deborah the name of Ricardo's ex?
No.
Okay. Oh. So, Ricardo, we have a couple of questions for you, and we're only doing this as a public service because your wife has asked us to help out.
Okay.
She went to this destination that was in your Google Maps, and it happened to be your ex's home. You were asked by her. You said you didn't know what that was, what the address was, or who lived there.
Honey,
but she's worried that you lied to her about that.
It was where your ex lives.
Did you lie to her about that?
No, I told you I had no idea what that address was. She was on our daughter's computer, and I had no idea what that was. What are you talking about?
She went there.
You lied to my face.
Why would you go there?
To find out why you had the address and why you're lying about it.
I'm not lying.
But Ricardo, she went there and she saw your ex. So let's just fast forward. So you did lie to her. Why'd you lie about it?
I didn't lie about it, babe. We already talked about this, all right? So for you to do this, it's a little invasive. Okay, we already talked about this. I don't know what that address was.
All right, let's say she's seen things. Why are you sending flowers to a woman named Deborah for the holidays and not to your wife?
Because it's her birthday and it's free. I was going to give some.
Well, who is she?
Deborah is a friend. You met her. When we went to that restaurant, Caridad, you met her. She's my brother's sister's friend. We were there.
I don't remember. I don't remember meeting anybody.
You know, most men would send the roses to their wife or girlfriend or the person they love.
Ricardo.
I do love her. Yes.
Ricardo, are you cheating on your wife, Cindy?
No, I'm not. I'm literally out shopping for her right now. I'm buying her 100 things that she wanted throughout the year that I made a list of, okay?
That could be out of guilt.
I'll get her flowers. It's not out of guilt. If she wants flowers, I'll get her flowers, okay? She means the world to me, okay? This is very big. You did not have to go about this. If you have a problem, you should have talked to me.
Why would you send a friend flowers?
Because she's so, oh my gosh, because they're free. I was like, hey, look, 3 flowers for a friend, and I'm not wasting my hard-earned money for my wife.
Ricardo.
Wow.
You said you wanted to send a Christmassy card. Now you tell me it's for her birthday. What are we supposed to think here?
I misspoke. It's for the holidays. I'm sorry.
So, Ricardo, we're to believe that you don't know about this address. It isn't your ex's. Deborah is just a platonic friend, and there's nothing that your wife should be worried about. You're not thinking about other women or hanging out with other women or cheating on her. Is that the case?
We've gone through rough patches. I understand, babe.
But is that the case? Is that the case?
That's not the case. Look, I love
you.
I love our daughter. Okay, I'm trying to do the best here. Okay.
So what is the case?
Yeah, what's the case, Ricardo?
I'm just trying to be nice to a friend. That's all the case is.
Why don't you try being nice to your wife?
I'm out shopping her right now.
Okay? All right, Cindy, listen, we're gonna have to move on and put you on hold. But Cindy, you have to decide. I don't know what else to get out of Ricardo, but you've known him for much longer than we have. You have to decide for yourself whether or not you believe his convoluted stories here.
I don't believe it.
Honey, come on. Can we just talk when we get home, please?
No. I want to talk. No. I do not want to wait until we get home. You're going to fabricate more lies.
It's time for Ryan's Roses. Dear Ryan, here we go. I'm reaching out to you on behalf of my daughter. Something is off with her husband. She seems very out of sorts lately about it. And I know my daughter, so something's up. My son-in-law is never around anymore, and I know that weighs on my daughter. He was supposedly taking another job, but I'm afraid it's something else. I don't want to feel this way, but I fear for my daughter and don't want to alarm her if I don't need to. So she thinks that her daughter's being cheated on, and she wants to find out if it's fact before she goes
So the
to her
mom
daughter.
wants to call the boy.
Yeah, because it's from Antonia, who's
Husband.
the mother. Right, exactly.
Wow.
Antonia, thanks for coming on with us. What a complicated situation this is, huh?
Yes. Thank you for helping me.
Well, as we understand it, you don't want to talk to her about it until you find out it's fact, right? That's basically the bottom line.
No, I don't want to put anything in her head, until I know a little more.
Right, but are you concerned about meddling a little bit here?
Not really. No, I'm concerned for her. Something's wrong. I'm her mother. You can sense when your daughter's something's wrong.
But you didn't hear from anybody that he's cheating, or you don't have any other evidence other than she's acting out of sorts and he's taking another job.
I ask, no one. They both were fine. He goes, I'm fine.
But my point is, they're grown adults. Maybe they're fine. Maybe they're just working through whatever they're working through, and it worries me. I love.
Well, if
that
that's the case, then he's going to send him to her daughter, and then.
But I'm saying for you, I love that you're concerned about your daughter. There's nothing more important, right, than your kids. But I just worry that they're grown adults, and if you get involved in this, and let's say it backfires, then she's going to be really upset and resent it.
Well, I hope not. I wouldn't go this far if I didn't think something's amiss. There's something there. Maybe I am barking up the wrong tree, but I just want to get to the bottom of it before I put a bug in her ear. I'm concerned. I'm very concerned.
How long have they been married?
About 3 years. 3 years.
Okay. All right, will you hang on for 1 sec?
Sure.
Okay. So we'll come back and let's try and reach her daughter's husband and find out what he does. It is time for the phone call here in Ryan's Roses. Here's the quick setup. Antonia sent us an email saying that she thinks her daughter's husband is cheating on her daughter, and it's bothering her, and she wants to find out if it's true and then tell her daughter. That's really the bottom line.
It worries me when there's like a third party involved because I feel like maybe they don't want anybody to know.
Well,
about
there's
the
potential
situation.
resentment if this backfires. So, Antonia, what's your daughter's name?
Lily.
All right, I need you to say, Ryan, you have my permission to call my daughter's husband.
Ryan, you have my permission to call my daughter's husband.
And his name? On Kiss FM.
On Kiss FM.
So we're going to make this call and find out who he sends the roses to. We want to also find out what he puts on the card just to see what's in his head, okay?
Okay, thank you.
All right, well, good luck, Antonia.
Thank you.
Hello?
Hi, may I speak to Roberto?
Yeah, this is Roberto.
Hi, this is Wendy. I'm calling from Radiant Flowers. We're actually a new flower shop here in Westchester. How are you doing this morning?
Pretty good.
I'm actually calling because you've been selected to receive a free dozen roses today, and they're completely free. I don't need any billing information from you. I just need, the name of the person you want to send to, and we can put a little note on it.
Free flowers.
Yes. I'm just trying to promote my business because we're new in the area.
Oh, okay. That sounds cool to me. Yeah, I would love to send them to my wife, Lily.
Wonderful. Okay, Lily. And then what would you like to write on the note?
Something kind of special. I want to say I'm so excited for our little you. Love, Roberto.
Oh my God, that's so sweet.
What?
Thank
Hello?
you.
Roberto?
Yeah.
It's Ryan Seacrest and Sissany. Your voice is being broadcast right now on the radio, and we've got your mother-in-law, Antonia, on the line.
Oh, my gosh.
Are you serious?
Oh, my gosh.
Oh,
Roberto?
hi.
Are you having a baby, Roberto?
Am I going to be a grandmother?
Yeah, we're having a little girl.
Oh, my gosh. Oh, my gosh. I can't believe it. I'm going to be a grandmother.
Congratulations, Antonia.
Yeah.
I don't know what to say, Roberto. Oh,
Well, yeah, thank you.
So, Roberto, we're on the line because truly your mother-in-law was concerned about her daughter because she noticed her daughter was acting differently and she was just drawing her own conclusions. But I think the great news here is this is a family that's about to get bigger and closer together and lots of celebrations. And so, Roberto, with that, we'd actually like to give you something, okay?
Sure, okay.
Can you hold on for 1 second?
Okay, yeah.
What do we have?
Well, let's buy him like a crib or something.
Roberto, we'd like to give you a crib for the new baby.
Wow,
Right?
that's awesome.
From Babies Are Us.
Yeah.
I love it. Thank you so much, you guys. You guys are the best.
Okay? All right, so I'll let you go, and we're just going to spend a second with Antonia, and she'll call you back, okay?
All right, well, sounds beautiful. Thank you, guys. You
Okay.
guys made my day. Awesome.
All right, Roberto.
I'll call you in a few minutes.
You take care.
Roberto.
Bye-bye.
Okay, bye.
All right, Antonia, so that all makes sense now.
Oh, boy.
You and me both.
Oh, man.
Hang on.
Well, technically, it's oh girl.
We are terrible people.
That's okay. There's a baby on the way.
But Antonia and you and me are bad people
You
today.
and I didn't know.